Hi everyone, you're welcome to Make Me Fab. So today's video is actually going to be a foundation review video. Today I will be reviewing the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. I've heard so much about this foundation and I had to get it and try it. And you'll know in a second the reason why I picked this foundation amongst tons of foundation I could have reviewed. I will let you know the reason behind it. If you follow me on YouTube, you will know that this is the first time I'm doing a foundation review. The reason being that I do not experiment with foundations. I've literally used the same foundation for years. And I'm one of those people that feels if something works, why try to change it? I have used this foundation for years. This is the Mary Kay Time Wise Matte Wear Liquid Foundation. I've used this ever since I've started using foundation and I love it and I just keep using it all the time. I also have another foundation I've tried, which is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. This was actually gifted to me. I did not go out to buy this. Like I said, I don't experiment with foundations. I find one that works and I stick to it. So I have used this foundation for years. I have bought this over and over and over again. And I really do like this foundation. The reason why I decided to try something else is because with this foundation, it really transfers. When you put it on and you have your powder and you touch someone, like you touch a fabric or someone's clothes, it literally gets stained. Anytime I wear this foundation to work, I try my best not to touch my face because once I do that, I usually have makeup all over my desk and I did not like that at all. So I decided to try out the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. I've heard about this foundation before, but I did not pay attention to reviews on it. But when I had Next to You, is that name Next to You? I'll leave her name here. Yeah, when I had her talk about this foundation, by the way, you guys need to check her out. She's one of the girls I love watching here on YouTube, so please check her out. She's super amazing. When I saw her rave about this foundation, of course I was sold. I went to my nearest Estee Lauder counter and of course they didn't have all the brown skin friendly colors there, which was so disappointing. So I knew at that stage that I had to order it from the US. So I had to do lots of research to see what color would suit my skin type. At the end of the day, I settled for Rich Cocoa and that's the one I have here. So this is what Rich Cocoa looks like and that's what I'm wearing today. I have a clip in which I was applying this foundation, so you will definitely see me applying this foundation. But before I get into that, I'll tell you what this foundation is meant to do. So it says this foundation is for all skin types. It's got 15-hour staying power, looks fresh and flawless through heat, humidity, non-stop activities. It won't change color, smudge or come off clothes, which I was so excited about. It's lightweight and so comfortable you won't believe it's long wear. It's got medium buildable coverage, won't clog pores, all controlling, all free and fragrance free. I was sold when I heard this foundation could do all this. I was really sold. I will be showing you a clip of me applying this foundation and then I will come back to tell you what I think about the foundation. So I have to say I really like this foundation. I don't know if this color is the best for me because I did not have the opportunity to try out all the other colors. but I can work with this. I really like this foundation. As you can see in the clip, when I applied it and I used a paper towel on my face, it did not transfer, which was really fantastic. One thing that concerns me about this foundation is, yes, it says it doesn't transfer, but after applying your foundation, you put on powder, you put on blush, you put on the rest of those things. So I don't think it will not transfer at the end of the day, except if you can wear just your foundation. But I personally, I can't wear just foundation. I have to set it with powder, use some blush, highlights and all that. And I believe it will still transfer, but using this on its own, it does not transfer. As a matter of fact, I will try that now on camera. As you can see, I have my blush and I have powder on. So I'm gonna use this paper towel on my face and we will try it to see if it will transfer. So it's not so bad. It transferred a little bit, but it's not so bad. So that's really good. I really love this foundation. I recommend this. I believe if you're looking for a nice high-end foundation that will not transfer, I would recommend you get this. It's definitely medium coverage and it's definitely buildable. So that's one thing that I love about this foundation. I really love medium coverage foundations, and I love when I'm able to build a foundation to full coverage if I need to. One thing I don't like about this foundation is the fact that it does not come with a pump. So you need to be very careful when you are pouring this foundation out. Each time I try to pour this foundation, I find that I tend to pour a lot of it out, so you need to be extremely careful. But that's not really a problem because you can easily get the MAC foundation pump. I heard that it fits this foundation fine. So overall, I really do like this foundation and I recommend it to all of you. For reference, I'm a MAC NW46 and I'm a Mary Kay Bronze 5. If you are any of the shades, you will know that Rich Cocoa will be fine for you. And if you have the opportunity to get matched, you should definitely go to an Estee Lauder counter and get matched and find your foundation shade. So that will be it for my foundation review. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye. And I will be taking a bobby pin and I'll be pinning it into place. So the next thing we'll be doing is twisting our hair nice and tight.